here in Willis, Texas at the Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 2002. And today we're going to check out some of the graves of how people died, take a tour of the cemetery, and see what this cemetery has to offer. I'm starting out the video under this interesting, beautiful gazebo that it has to offer. Now, let's get into the video. So this is where I did my intro, right under this beautiful gazebo that's literally in the middle of the cemetery. You can see the graves right in the middle of your screen. Now, as I pan downwards, it looks to be maybe 6 or 7 headstones. When I looked on Find a Grave, it showed that there were a multiple or X amount of graves or markers, I guess, placed under this gazebo. Now, I don't know exactly why these headstones are placed here. If I had to guess, I could be wrong, it's just a guess. Maybe they donated their bodies to science, so they left behind the markers where they wanted to maybe leave their loved ones at this particular cemetery. I don't know. This is my first time seeing something like this. Please educate me. That's just a guess of what I think it's used for. Right in the middle of your screen is the gazebo that I started my video out. As I pan the camera to the left, this is going to be the first grave that I get into of many. This is the front of Logan Harley Ward's gravesite. So I'm looking up his obituary, and it says that Logan died peacefully in his parents' arms on December 25th of 2023 at the age of 5 years old. As I come up to Logan's cross, it looks like most likely a family member drew Mountain Dew, or a bottle of Mountain Dew, on the left side of this cross. And on the right hand side it shows a drawing of a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper, the box. My guess is that Logan loved Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper. It's a really neat gravesite that Logan has. I'm seeing all different types of gifts. As we come up to the very tippy top, it looks like those are pictures of Logan, 5 years old. It also talks about him telling jokes, playing video games. His favorite color was red, which explains the Red Cross. And apparently his favorite drinks were Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper. That's what it's showing on the obituary of Logan. Yeah, here's Mountain Dew right here. There's another bottle back there, and there's one that has fallen over. Let's see if we can fix it for Logan. And his favorite drink, it looks like, really was Mountain Dew, and second flavor, Dr. Pepper. And right here is a stone that somebody made, and it says Logan Harley Ward, April 4th, 2018 to December 25th, 2003. Our sweet boy, we loved you your whole life, and we'll miss you the rest of ours, or the rest of yours, I think is what it says. This is the grave of Stephen W. Annis, January 1st, 1961 to September 12, 2012. He was from New Waverly, Texas. Stephen died in a plane crash on September 12, 2012 in Bullard, Texas. He loved to fly small aircraft and was a flight controller in Houston Center for 20 years. Cheryl Ann Meehan Collins. She was born June 1st, 1962 and died April 11th, 2012. She passed away peacefully on April 11th, 2012 in the Woodlands, surrounded by her loving family. She was only 49 years old. This right here is the gravesite of David Collins. He was born December 25th, 1987. That was on Christmas Day. And he died November 11th, 2014. He was tragically taken away in a car accident on November 11th, 2014. It's a guitar right there. Get music notes right there. It says "Love You Forever." I don't know what caused the accident, but it's a very sad thing. This is Army Specialist Emily T. Ort, born on November 7th, 1983, and died May 3rd, 2008. Emily graduated from Willis, Texas High School in 2002, then enlisted in the Army of November 23rd, 2004. As a private and advanced in a specialist rank, November 23rd, 2006. She was classified as an Army Human Intelligence Collector. While she had not been deployed overseas, her unit was up for a possibility future deployment to Iran. Her fiance was also stationed at Fort Carson. They planned to be married the first week in June of 2008. She also had a 16-month-old son. Emily died during training exercise at a California Army base at 24 years old. At the very bottom it says, "Sweet dreams are sleeping beauty." And there she is. This little plaque says, "If tears could build a stairway in memory or memories lane, I'd walk right up to heaven and bring you home again." Over here somebody left an angel, and underneath it says, "Thank you, veterans." This person right here, Ruth L, born January 8th, 1920, all the way to February 24th, 2021, lived to be 101 years old. That's impressive. Our beautiful angel, Jenesee N. Wieda. Hope I'm saying her last name right. Wieda. She was born January 28, 1991, and she passed away December 5th, 2011. She passed away on December 5th of 2011 after battling an aggressive brain cancer for over a year. On the back it says, "Our Jenesee, a glowing pink flame, streaking across the dark night sky, burning bright bleakly, touching everyone who would see her beautiful leaves, a blessing filled with those who participated in her belief magical moment, and the intense, almost bearable desire to grasp the moment, to keep her with us forever." Swiftly she arrived, as quickly she disappeared over the horizon, seeming to vanish out of sight. Her fire is burned up, but not burned out, for her spirit stays with each of us who took precious time to see her, our Jenesee. Wow, she lived to be, what, 20 years old? This is the gravesite of Patrick James Torrance, U.S. Coast Guard, Vietnam. He was born December 26, 1957, and he died February 26, 2003. He passed away after a long battle of cancer. There's actually quite a few people here who passed away from cancer, and it's a horrible thing to have. He is one of, like, I don't know how many people died in this cemetery that had cancer, but like I said, it's a bad thing to have. It's a very bad thing to have. So this right here is Arielle. She was born January 18, 1989, all the way to July 2nd, 2009. Our loving daughter, sister, granddaughter, and friend. She was involved in a truly devastating car accident on 1097 in Montgomery, Texas. Down here it says, if tears could build a stairway and memories, a lane, I'd walk right up to heaven and bring you home again. So we can get a little closer so you can see. She was, what, 20 years old? She has a heart-shaped gravesite, which is pretty cool. And it looks like, I don't know how recent, but family members left happy birthday balloons, flowers right here. And here's some gifts. Little princess, and then it says princess, you are loved, right here in that little icon. Just noticed something. Is that Mickey? Oh, it's a thorn bush. I don't want to put my hand too far. Oh wow, look at the back. Wow. Let's get up a little closer. So I see a guitar, a music note, looks like a heart with money sign at the tip top, and two little buddies with a heart on the left hand side of your screen. And as I pan down, it says Phil's Roadhouse and Grill. Steaks, burgers, barbecue. And over here, let's fix this for her. And it looks like we got more Mickey and Donald Duck. So this right here is Cory Austin, born October 27, 1991, and he died July 10th, 2004. They said he passed away as a result of a four-wheeler accident on Find a Grave. We'll get up a little closer to his grave. It looks like there's a cabin, mountains in the back, or maybe hills, and I see some trees. And if you look over here, where my finger's pointing, it looks like there's a person holding some type of rifle or something. Definitely looks like the image of a person. Now if we come back over here, you can see the lake, river, one of the two, and looks like there's some deer right there. It's a pretty neat headstone. It's made of granite. Is there anything on the back? Doesn't look like it. So this right here is Sergeant Genaro Soto III. I'm probably butchering this guy's name, I'm sorry. He passed away peacefully after a sudden illness on Sunday morning, July 26, 2020. His wife is still alive. They got married January 17th, 1984. This right here is one of 2 grave markers that Mr. Soto has. Sergeant, U.S. Air Force, Vietnam. Thank you for your service. I want to wrap the video up right here. This is just the other side of the gazebo that you saw at the beginning of the video of my intro. Figure I'd flip it around so you can see a different angle. Anyways, this cemetery has a lot to offer. Interesting graves. I gave you a list of how some people died. You took a nice short tour of the cemetery, and overall, like I said, it's a very interesting and beautiful cemetery out here in Willis, Texas. If you're in the area, come check it out. I'm gonna leave the Find a Grave page in the video description down below if you want to check out others here that I didn't get into of how they passed away. There are around 500 burials in this cemetery, and if you got time, check it out. Anyways, if you want to check out my socials, they'll be in the video description down below. As always, catch you in the next upload.